Alright, good morning YouTube friends. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's about 33 degrees outside. And we're off to work. I've got a Arctic Cat four-wheeler with a dead battery that needs a tune-up and some other love on one lift, and I've got a Yamaha V-Star 650 that needs a voltage regulator on the other lift, and I'm just waiting for the voltage regulator to come in. And there's a fella that messaged me over the weekend that wants a quote for resealing his rocker boxes on his Sportster. So I've got a little bit of work to do this morning, and I'm looking forward to it. We started teaching Claudia the basics on the Sportster this weekend. She has a 1979 Honda CM400A, which is a parallel twin 400 Honda Matic. So there's no clutch. And last summer we rode around the block on it a little bit and got her fairly comfortable with it. But she's never ridden a bike with a clutch before, and the Sporty's a lot more motorcycle than that 400. So she's a little scared of the Sportster, but she made good progress yesterday. She can take off and stop on it now, and she's doing great. So maybe she'll want to practice a little more tonight. If she does, I think we'll teach her how to take off and turn left and right, and how to turn around in a parking lot. Just make a 180-degree turn, do great big figure eights. Get her used to leaning the bike to corner, and get her more practice with that clutch. And then once she can putt around doing that a little bit, we'll start teaching her how to upshift and downshift. She wants to get into the MSF class, and I'd like to see her do that too. Actually, I think we want second gear. But she wants to not be afraid of motorcycles when she gets started. So I'm just kind of teaching her some of the basics on her bike. And her Sportster is probably a lot more bike than she'll have in the class as well, because they provide the bikes for the class. So if we get her to where she can take off, stop, turn, upshift, downshift, and not be afraid of the Sportster, and teach her all my bad habits that they'll have to unteach her in the class, then and she'll do great in the class. Funny, she was worried about what if she likes riding her own and doesn't want to ride on the back with me anymore. I was like, well, you've got your own bike, so if that happens, we just go for rides together on separate bikes. Sportster probably maybe ain't the best bike to start on, but it's a good bike to start on, and the good thing is she won't outgrow it anytime soon. You know, as opposed to starting with a, you know, a little 250 or a 400 or something like that, where after one season you're ready for a bigger bike. If she decides she needs more power with the Sportster, then we can put a 1200 kit on it, or a bigger tune and a Dynatech ignition module or something like that. Bigger tune, bigger cam, I meant. I already plan on putting an S&S carburetor in it, and that'll make it a lot better. I probably could have made it. If I'd known what that guy was doing, I wouldn't have waited, and I might have gone. Just driving around with his turn signal on. Yeah! out of here before we get stabbed by a crackhead. Really? There we go. She's warmed up a little more. She'll idle good. It is 5 p.m. and the stupid school crossing lights are still on. All the school kids have been home or long gone from school for 2 hours. Except for that one. fucking killing me. I don't think it's uncommon for there to be wrecks at this intersection, because quite often there's a lot of busted glass right there, like there is today. So it was a slow day, but it was a good day. The part for the little Yamaha that's in my shop should come in tomorrow. So I should be able to finish that and get it back together and get it back to them hopefully tomorrow. And there was a big four-wheeler in the shop that came in Friday, and pretty much he wanted he just wanted a tune-up, and it had a dead battery and flat tires. So I put air in the tires and put it on the lift because it came in late Friday, and put it on the battery tender for the weekend. And came in this morning and started to do his tune-up, and rapidly discovered that there was more going on than just a tune-up. So after some diagnosis and borescoping the cylinder, I discovered that that thing needs an engine. So he's rather disappointed in that situation, as you'd imagine. But yeah, that's the story with the four-wheeler. And there's really nothing else going on in the shop. But the weather's warming up. About 1,000 bikes rode by today. So hopefully things start picking up real quick. I think it will. Because I know nobody wants to pay the Harley-Davidson dealerships prices, and other than dealerships, there's only a couple independent shops in town. So work should pick up soon, because it's starting to really warm up nice now. And it's a nice sunny spring so far, unlike last year. So the afternoons are quite pleasant. The mornings are cold, but that's all right. Yeah, she's running good now. She just needs a minute to warm up. Alright, hope y'all have a good evening. I'll see you in the next one.